Too much change is a beast. It makes delivering change harder and the experience literally miserable. Knowing when enough is enough isn't as easy as a spreadsheet. There's literally no instant formula or fix for knowing how much change is too much change, or if you want to be scientific, when you'll hit change saturation. It is absolutely unique to you, your people, and your organisation. So when one of those things changes, expect your capacity to change too. So what actually is it? Without labouring the point, it's the volume of change you can cope with. That gives you your capacity. With limited capacity, there's only so much change you can handle. It's like squeezing into a pair of jeans that are a size too small. There will be resistance, overflow, and general feelings of discomfort. When you exceed that capacity, changes will feel rough. Your people will feel a bit naff, and your changes won't be as effective as you need them to be. There are loads of factors that can influence your capacity to change. Change leadership is a massive part of it. As leaders, you will have a big influence on your organisation. We're focusing on that great aspect of this, not the bits that are a bit daunting. Ergo, change leadership is a big part about how that change is managed and delivered. Effective change leadership can build on the capability of teams to be more agile and capable of absorbing more changes, or at least understanding them better. Effective change leadership can also help maximise how to change in the best possible way, how that change is socialised and implemented, and therefore how it lands with your people. Then you have the capability to change. Do your people know what to do? How to actually change, how to challenge, and how to ask for what they need? If the answer to any of these things is no, then your capability needs some work. Without some foundational capability with engaging with change, you will feel pushback. This will be the first response, and it will limit your capacity. It's not a bad thing. It's something that you will need to understand. But if change is new to your people and organisation, you're much better off doing one thing well than 6 things badly. It will also grow your change muscle so you can change more, better, or differently in the future. What you are changing, when and why, will also be crucial. Maybe I should have started there. Realistically, one of your biggest problems is that your people don't know what is going on in your organisation. Combine an unknown expectation with a busy as usual day job, and your capacity to change is instantly under pressure. So how can you get a handle on your capacity? First up, find some indicators. Whether that is person by person, at a team level, identify a handful of indicators that can tell you what's going on. And I mean indicators that can be consistent measures, not something that changes like the wind. These are important because during change, and more importantly, when we start to hit that saturation point, you're likely to see it in those indicators. They will show you that there is a problem. Then listen to your people. It feels like a massively obvious thing to say, yeah? But unfortunately, when we have indicators and KPIs to help us, we rely on them too much and we commit to the data, at which point you lose the drumbeat of your organisation, what your people are thinking and feeling. Change saturation is often incapacity. It's there to do, but it's also in the capacity to think, to focus, and to switch off. And you won't find that in a dashboard. You will only find it by listening to what you're being told. So regular conversations will help you spot trends, call out biases, and see problems before they get too big. Then really practically know your organisation's patterns and peaks. Every organisation has a routine where activity is higher than usual, or where we choose to protect a certain time of the year. If this is the case, the likelihood of implementing a change then successfully is probably unlikely. So find where they are, what they mean, and how you can avoid them or mitigate that impact. There's no task for you here. but it's something for you to be mindful of when you head into your change, to make sure that you are equipped with enough time, space, and capability to maneuver. So take the next couple of minutes to reflect on what you've got and see if there's a 15% solution.